What's up? It is day 9 of the Bibliothon. It is the last day of the final Bibliothon. It is the last time I will ever say anything about the Bibliothon. Holy shit. About the actual readathon, I guess. I will have a wrap-up of some sort, which actually will be in this video. So this video, because there's only day 9 of the Bibliothon in this video, I decided that at the end of this video, I am going to sit down and do my Bibliothon wrap-up and go through all of the books that I've read this week so that there's somewhere for you to see. So if you want to skip to that timeline, I'll try to do one of those, like, things in the description bar so you can just click on the time that it starts. I don't know how to do that, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. I'm headed to the gym right now. I have a vet appointment for my cat Hedwig at 3:30. Hedwig has been having some breathing issues. He's kind of just like always had issues. Was having an issue with like coughing and sneezing a while ago, mostly coughing, and we put him on steroids for that. The steroids have long-term effects, side effects that like are concerning, but it's better than him not being able to breathe. We got him to the lowest dosage possible, and then all of a sudden, like the last week or so, he's been really struggling to breathe. It like sounds like he's making sounds when he breathes, and he's still active, he's still eating, he's still pooping. So like I knew that it wasn't like super emergent, so I made an appointment. We're going today with a different vet than I usually go to, because the vet that I usually go to will not touch him because he like gets kind of aggressive at the vet. Like he doesn't like the vet, but like I feel like vets should know how to handle a cat that doesn't like the vet, because I feel like that's a really common thing. And so like wear some gloves and assess my cat. So I'm trying a new vet, a vet that was recommended to me by a friend of mine who also has cats who also don't like the vet. So I'm hoping that they will be able to actually touch him and assess him and like hear his breathing with a stethoscope, because the other vet that I go to hasn't even been able to do that, and it's very frustrating. Those are the only 2 definite plans that I have today. I will probably go to dinner tonight with Matt. I also invited my friend to do something today, so I don't know what we're gonna do today, but hopefully we'll do something because her birthday is tomorrow. I want to see her, etc. So that's like kind of the rundown of my last day of the Bibliothon. As far as my reading goes, I have no idea what I'm going to read today. I finished all of my challenges, so I have a free day of reading. Don't really know what to do. I did a TBR jar in my last vlog, and I got out The Sun Is Also a Star, and so I know that I want to pick that up. I can't decide if I want to pick it up in audiobook if I can find it. I might do that, or I could pick it up in physical. I do own it. If I pick it up on audiobook, then I think what I'm going to do, this is honestly probably the most likely plan. I'm going to try to find The Sun Is Also a Star on audiobook, like so that I don't have to put it on hold or anything. So if my library has it, it's not on hold, or if I can get it on Hoopla or something like that, I will pick that up on audiobook, and then I will pick up one of the 2 review books that I have waiting for me. I picked these up in exchange for an honest review. One is Someday We Will Fly, and one is The Gatekeeper's Son. So I will read one of those physically, and then The Sun Is Also a Star on audiobook if I can find it. Yeah. The other thing that I know I want to do today is I want to clean my bathroom, because I did not clean it earlier when I said I would. So I need to clean my bathroom. I also need to do laundry, but I might wait until tomorrow to do laundry because, like I said, I have a family event that I'm going to, which means I'm going to my dad's house. And at my dad's house, it's free laundry if I do it there. So I might do that. I need to text him about it, make sure that they're not planning on doing a bunch of laundry tomorrow too or something. But we're going over there early to help set up for the family event, so that would be a perfect time to also do my laundry, I think. So I'm going to text him about that. If not, I will do my laundry today too. And that's what's going on. I will update you when I have something, when I've read anything. But first I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, goodbye. Alright, it is 5 o'clock. I have read some of Someday We Will Fly, which I ended up finding on audiobook, so I'm listening to that, and then I will be eventually one day picking up The Sun Is Also a Star. I have not read a single physical page, but I think I'm like 25% or 30% into Someday We Will Fly. So I have gotten some reading done. I went to the gym and then I went to lunch with my friend and caught up with her. I hadn't seen her in like a month because she was gone for a very long honeymoon. And then I also just I was rudely interrupted by a phone call from Matt, but I tried taking him to a new vet, and he was actually better behaved at this new vet. He was not like well behaved, but just better behaved. And the vet was able to listen to his breathing and stuff, which the other vet has never been able to do, which is annoying. We got confirmation that he definitely has asthma, which is what we thought he had. Still on steroids, and but those steroids have long-term side effects, so I was recommended to buy him a cat inhaler, which is like so expensive, and then the medicine to go in it is expensive, so like I can't afford to do that right now. But the steroids have long-term side effects and can cause issues with his liver and kidneys, but like it's much cheaper to give him those steroids than to buy the inhaler, and so I don't know what to do. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So at least we got confirmation that like that is what it is. But because those steroids also cause a lower immune system, they're concerned that he might have pneumonia right now, so they gave me antibiotics for that. And then they really wanted to get blood work done, but he was not having it and would not let them take his blood. So because of that, they said like take the antibiotics and see if this resolves the problem. If it does, great, we can move on. If it does not, and he's still having the same amount of breathing issues that he's had for the last week that made me concerned, then we'll schedule an appointment and we can sedate him to get the blood work and a chest x-ray. That's what's going on with Hedwig. I also made an appointment for Padfoot because I haven't gotten him a vet appointment in like a year and a half, and you're supposed to take them once a year. So I need to do that. Good cat mom over here. I'm just like really nervous that he's gonna be really sick because I cannot handle if my cat dies. Here I am crying on the internet because of an idea that might happen, not even an idea that is happening. The next step is basically like I need to start saving up for that inhaler thing because I want to not have him have liver and kidney issues. Back to reading, because this is a reading vlog, not a me crying about my cat vlog. I am reading Someday We Will Fly, which is a World War II novel, and it's about this Polish family that leaves Warsaw and goes to Shanghai in China because they hear that that is a place that they will still accept Jewish people and all this stuff, and so it's like about that. The way that it's written is very like, it's like just telling me about like this is what happened next and this is what happened next and this is what happened next, and like I don't really feel connected to any of the characters really. They were talking about the circus for a while. That was really interesting because they were all part of a circus, which was cool. The youngest daughter doesn't speak yet, even though she's like already 3 or 2, and like I think that the daughter who can't speak yet is deaf, and that they haven't figured out that she can't hear yet, because that was really common before there was like hearing testing stuff available. So I'm curious to see like where that goes. But yeah, it's just like really depressing as of right now, and there's not a lot of like connectivity with the characters. The dad seems completely disengaged with what's going on, just trying to survive, which is understandable. But yeah, so I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll keep you in the loop. I'm almost home. I'm pulling into my parking lot right now, and then I will probably read a little bit of The Sun Is Also a Star. I'll start it, and then Matt and I are gonna go to dinner tonight and try out a new place that my mom was recommending that we haven't been to yet, so we'll try that out. I just got home. Hedwig is here. Yeah, he's upset. It's fine. Hi, baby. Show off. You're breathing better today. Okay, bye.
I put on this back because I got some book mail and I wanted to show you. So, firstly, Chelsea from Chelsea Dolly Reads is amazing, and she sent me Christine Riccio's Again But Better, which is Poland Banana Books here on YouTube, an arc of her book. So that's fun. And then she also sent me The Bride Test by Helen Huang. So I'm excited to read this because I haven't gotten a chance to yet. So thank you, Chelsea. And then, new things. I am now an affiliate for Book of the Month. I'm an affiliate. So now, if you guys choose to sign up, you should choose to sign up with my link, because I get a little something something and you get a little something. I actually don't know what you guys get. I want to say that you guys get a free book when you sign up, but holy shit, this is so cool. Okay, so it says read your heart out. It comes with pins, and it has these cute little doodly smiley faces on them, bookmoji pins. And then I have a Book of the Month cookie, which is sadly broken, but that's okay. I'm excited to try this. And then I got to pick my book. So this is the YA Book of the Month. This is the book that I picked out for this whole event and being a new affiliate with Book of the Month. And it says Share the Love. So I picked out Past Perfect Life by Elizabeth Yulberg. Let me read the cover for you. Before, Allie Smith loves her small town life just the way it is, spending quality time with her widowed father and her tight-knit circle, including her best friend, Marianne, and maybe more than friends, Neil. And after, Allie's life is blown apart. Suddenly, she learns she's not Allison Smith. Her real name is Amanda, and she's been missing for more than 15 years. Was everything before a lie, and what will she do as now comes crashing down around her? I freaking love books that have like a before and an after, and like them coming together in a timeline. That is like one of my favorite ways to read a book, and it's, if I ever write a book, will be the way that I write it. I have an idea for it. I have not done it yet. I freaking love Book of the Month. Book of the Month, you pay $14.99 a month and you get one book in it. They have YA options and adult options, and for example, this YA novel normally would cost $18.99 US, but you're only paying $14.99 for the box. And then you can always add up to 2 more books in your box, and those are only $10.99 each. Great box. It's the only box I've ever subscribed to in the past for a long term. I did have it for quite some time, and then I decided to stop paying for any subscriptions at all, including Netflix and Hulu and like everything, when I was getting ready for my wedding and like trying to save for it. But yeah, I freaking love Book of the Month. This is amazing, this cute little thing. So thank you, Book of the Month, for offering me an affiliate. Excited, and I'm gonna try this cookie right now. So, isn't it pretty? Like those colors, man. It's a sugar cookie, and the icing is hard. I love that type of icing that like hardens when it dries. Again, description box has my affiliate link down below, so if you want to check out Book of the Month, think about subscribing and whatnot, I would greatly appreciate if you used my new link. And yeah, that's everything for right now. I'm gonna get to reading The Sun Is Also a Star. The Bibliothon is over, and wow, it's the last time that I'll ever say that. It's wild. It's a little surreal that I'm sitting down to do a wrap up for this readathon that I've been running for 5 years, 10 times. This will be the last time. That's crazy. But we're going to wrap up the Bibliothon. So, on my TBR, I had Aurora Rising, which was our group book for the Bibliothon. We did a live show on Saturday. I was not in the live show, unfortunately, because I had a family event, but we did do that. And then Aurora Rising was also going to be my predicted 5-star read. My other books on my TBR were Daisy Jones and the Six, and this was going to be my adult book, as well as my book pick based on a cover. I also had We Are Here Forever, which was going to be my graphic novel pick, as well as my author you've never read before. I've never read anything by Michelle Gish. And I also had Girls on the Verge on my TBR, which was going to be my book I was really excited for, as well as one of the host's 5-star picks. In this case, this was Dylan's 5-star pick. Lastly, I had my wild card pick, which I picked Inkmistress. It's upside down, Inkmistress. This is also the Sassy book club for July. We'll be live showing about this on Chelsea's channel on July 26th at 7 p.m. PST. All those books were on my TBR, and I read them all. I think this is the only time I've ever done that. Starting with Aurora Rising, this was the group book and predicted 5-star read, and unfortunately it did not hit that for me. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I listened to this book on audiobook. I thought it was okay. I was definitely expecting a lot more from J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, considering that Illuminae, which is written by both of them, is one of my favorite novels. I also love everything J. Kristoff has ever written. I love the Nevernight series. I also really loved Lifelike. I'm really excited for DV8, so I was just definitely expecting a 5-star read from this, and I felt like it just went a little bit flat for me. The characters weren't that special. They all kind of blended together too. Like, I had trouble remembering which one was which, and yeah, it was fine. Like, it was a fine book. It wasn't amazing though. Moving on to We Are Here Forever by Michelle Gish. This was my graphic novel pick as well as my author I've never read before. I give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. It was really cute. It's about these little purple things called Paramus. Yeah, Paramus. And they've basically, the humans are gone on the planet and they now have control, and they're really cute, and we don't really know where the humans went. And the whole graphic novel is just a series of short stories that kind of tells you that maybe these Paramus aren't only cute and little and adorable, but perhaps they are the reason the humans don't exist anymore. I thought it was cute, definitely adorable. I find with graphic novels, I have a really hard time finding graphic novels that feel like they really express everything that I think they should express. Saga is one exception to that. I think that that is a fully fledged story. I'm totally engrossed in the characters, etc. But in general, I find a lot of times that graphic novels just don't give me everything that I want, I guess. 4 out of 5 stars for that one. Moving into Inkmistress was the last book that I read for the Bibliothon. I listened to this one on audiobook, and I also gave this a 3.5 out of 5 stars, maybe even just a 3. This book was explained that this is a female-female romance. It's not a female-female romance. It's a high fantasy novel about a girl who has blood magic and she's never used it before, and the girl that she thinks she's in love with needs to find her animal pairing, basically. Think like the Golden Compass style. And so she's trying to find it because she needs to become an elder for the city. And so Ozra is our main character who has the blood magic gift. She decides to use it in order to help her find her animal pairing, and it turns out that because of this, a bunch of stuff goes wrong. It's all about like all of the bad things that happen from there. There is a romance in it. It's not female-female though. You do have some like bisexual or pansexual rep, which was good representation, but also there were some things that I didn't like about that either. There was like some cheating trope thing going on. It just wasn't perfect for me. The magic was really well explained, really detailed and cool to read about. I definitely loved that aspect of it. I think Audrey Coulthurst definitely built a fantasy world very well. The world building was great. I just didn't love really any of the characters. I felt like there was a lot of betrayal that got forgiven for without ever fixing any of it. Like, those were some big betrayals and we're just gonna like be okay with the fact that we were betrayed. I don't like that. No thank you. It was weird. So that is where I didn't really like that. And I can't wait to talk about this during the live show once me and Chelsea have both read it and we can go into details, because like there is so much to talk about in regards to this novel, so I'm excited to talk about it. And that was the next book that I read. Then I have 2 5-star reads from this readathon. The first of which is Girls on the Verge. Oh my freaking god, I loved this novel so much. I knew I was gonna love it. This should have been my predicted 5-star read. Oh my gosh. So good, so enraging though. Like, it really makes you angry. If you care about abortion rights at all, this novel is going to piss you the fuck off. But at the same time, like, it's just really important to read. And my favorite thing about this novel is we have our main character who has gotten pregnant unexpectedly and she wants to have an abortion. And then she has her best friend who she's had for years who does not agree with abortion, and we get to watch her friend choose to support her anyway and like kind of like struggle with that, and I really loved that. And then we also have this friend of hers who is not a close friend at all, but who stands up and supports her because she needs someone. I loved that character so much. Oh, she makes me emotional. I loved her character, that friendship, that, it was so freaking good. So I highly recommend this book. It was amazing. I loved every minute of it. Lastly, I also want to talk about Daisy Jones and the Six, which I also listened to on audiobook. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars, although I think that if I had ended up reading this physically, I think that would have been detrimental to the story. And so like, in regards to how this book was written, I think that is kind of not a good thing. I don't think you should need to be in audio format in order to be good. I don't think that that should be like a requirement. And this book was definitely made for the audio, in my opinion. So that is like my one critique of this novel. But man, Taylor Jenkins Reid knows how to create a set of characters that you just think are real. Like, they are so detailed and, you know, really built into this person that you think that you could look them up and that they're real people. And I absolutely love that about Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. I don't know how she does it, but she did it with Evelyn Hugo. She did it again with this novel. I cried for the last 2 hours of the audiobook, which I read on 2 times speed, so 1 hour of the audiobook. So good. So good. Loved every minute of it. That's all of the books that I read for the Bibliothon. I completed all 9 challenges, however many challenges there were. I'm very proud of myself, and I hope you guys had a great Bibliothon. We will be announcing the winners of all the challenges on the Bibliothon channel in probably a couple weeks. Be patient with us, but we will be announcing those soon, and I can't believe it's over. It was so fun. Also, if you're curious, Girls on the Verge, I made an art piece and it's in a video on my channel. I'll link it up above. It's Girls on the Verge inspired, so that's up there. And then I also made a challenge for the Bibliothon that was shit GOT fans say, Game of Thrones fans say, and it was all me basically making fun of season 8. So if you were mad about season 8, you'll probably enjoy that video. So those are the videos that I made this week other than vlogs. I'm just so happy that this happened, and it was very nostalgic for me. And yeah, I feel like that's everything for this video. I normally make videos every Thursdays and Saturdays. This week is going to be weird too. I'm going to have a couple extra videos up because I'm trying to finish up with the Bibliothon and put up videos that needed to go up before but didn't because of the Bibliothon and all that stuff. But normally Thursdays and Saturdays are my upload days. You can always follow me on all my social media. It's linked down below. I also have affiliate links down there. I am a new Book of the Month affiliate, as you saw in the vlog ahead of this, and I'm very excited about that. That's like a new thing that just happened. So if you're interested in checking out Book of the Month, please use my link. I think that you get a book for free with your subscription on your first month. I think that's what the benefit is if you buy through my affiliate link, but it also helps me out. It gives me a little bit of something, and I appreciate that. And I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please like this video if you enjoyed. See you guys soon. Bye!